Mm. Hey, y'all. All right. We are in here. Hey, I said, hey, Jessica. Hey, Kano. Thank you for coming, y'all. Woo. All right. Welcome to a little job. It's a little conversation going on. Where we go, nobody knows. Happy Thursday. There goes Susu. Susu, you going to be in here for the duration to be a moderator. Happy Thursday. Today is not Thursday. Hold on. Today Wednesday. See, you acting like me right now. That's that A-Reed shit. You acting like me right now. The day is what I say it is. If it feels like it, that's what it is. Today is Wednesday. Acting like me. Thursday, your birthday? Ooh. You got to remind me so I can say happy birthday if you're going to be here. Whew, got to get my vocal cords ready. So you need to be here, okay? Get my music going. Okay. What is this? Oh. You look. I know. Look. Excuse me. I know y'all love my singing so much. You know, I know y'all love it. I know y'all love it. So, it's okay. It's okay. When I came back this time, I didn't come back to sing, apparently. So, you know. You know. You were listening to what? Wait a minute. Let me scoot y'all over a little bit. Let me scoot y'all over here. Open you up like this right here. So I can see the whole comment. Hold on now. Open it up. I don't like that. Okay. I don't like this playlist. What is this? Okay. You listened to Beltway 8 earlier. But wait a minute. Okay, we're not going to do this. No, don't do it. It's too early. Now, yesterday, we did our thing, okay? But why was last night I was on Dat Piff. And Dat Piff is having an issue. And that's where some of the best mixtapes from back in the day at. Calm down. Because I couldn't find my hair bun, okay? I went looking in the closet for my hair bun. I was like, 'cause I'm really feeling this after I had did the class. And so then I'm like, okay, fuck it. I want my eye ring. Because, you know, your eye ring hole don't never close. So I was like, I'm going to put my eye ring up there. Because, no, don't do this. We already back in the day already. It's a retrograde coming up, I think. So that's probably why we back in the day like this. We must be in pre-shadow phase. Greetings. Oh, I'm glad you hopped on here. I've been using shea butter, okay, to make it, you know what I'm saying, make the boys stutter. And, baby, yes, I will be on your website soon. Because I recently ran out and I am 3 mad, okay? 3 mad. So I will be on your website very much so soon. Thank you for coming in here, y'all. They didn't shut it down. They did on the 14th, apparently, they put out a statement saying that they just having some technical issues or what have you. So they working on it. Cause then I went on, and then when I went on the Play Store, I'm like, I know they gone from the Play Store. And I was like, history is leaving the building. Hey, Gerald. History is leaving the building. All right, let's get our first card up. Our first discussion piece. Welcome to a Lil Java, where we just, stop for a moment and have a little chit chat as we should. Mostly Monday through Friday, unless I have something that comes in that I have to do. Okay. Now then. Oh, you got to say your poor enemies. Your enemies, your polar enemies. Okay, just leave it at that. And I'm so proud to be with you. I just want to let you know. You got to say my. They don't went somewhere now. We back somewhere right now. Anyway. All right. What do you have? I am lulueyelove, practitioner of intuitive consulting and coaching. And Lil Java, we just gonna do a little conversation. You take what applies, let the rest fly. And at any rate, okay, you may hear something that someone else needs, because that's how the world works, and that's how we all bleed. Okay. Happy Libra full moon. I forgot. So much going on. Shit, I'm trying to figure that. Happy Libra full moon. All right. So let's see what's going on. Keep a question here in your heart. Okay. Whatever your question is, hold on to it, and you may get the answer that you need. You may not get a full-on explanation, because that's not what it's about. I am lulueyelove, and I do not know your life. Hello. Now then, don't nobody know your life. That's between you and the Most High and your team. Okay? For you, wherever you want, I will. Okay, calm down. I probably have to turn it off. Whatever. What do you have for these beautiful people on this Libra full moon energy day? That it came up and through here a couple of days ago. Name the demons. Now, hold on now. This is heart work. This is a green card. Name the demon. All right. They be wanting too much attention, Chad. Let me see. Thank you, Kanote. That's how we do it, okay? That's how we rock. Thank you, Kanote. All right, so it says name the demon, okay? I did a whole to-do with the seller about this a couple of months ago, I think, or what have you, but let's move into it. It says we all have negative thought patterns or habits that make guest appearances in our minds. Anxiety, self-criticism, doubt, or fear of missing out. We call these our quote-unquote, quote, demons, unquote. Okay. End quote. Because they can make our lives hell. All right. A powerful first step to free yourself from your personal demons is to start naming them. Calling them by their names whenever they appear means you create a little bit of distance between you and them, and that can help you to avoid getting entangled in unproductive thought spiral. Next time you find your demons arising, try greeting them out loud. Hello, worry. Hello, jealousy. Hello, doubt. Hello, y'all. And that's heart work, okay? Because at the end of the day, a demon ain't got no heart, okay? It ain't got no real consciousness. It just wants to do what it wants to do. Fear, worry, doubt, anxiety, bitterness, gluttony, whatever it is, okay? Just think about that little piece of cake. I had to start back eating muffins. It's a process. I ain't in no hurry, and I ain't trying to worry. You hear me? All right. So let's see what's going on in the lives of the land of the living and their team. All right? Your team does, in fact, have your back. Hello. But you are a free-willed individual, so you can't get mad at the Most High or your team when you make a decision based on a fantasy or a dream. Hello. All right? Because the reality, you have dreams that are fiction, then you got dreams that are non-fiction. All right? Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it. Gerald, what is you talking about, baby? Don't come on here confusing the place. Now, here goes Gerald with this. What he got going on? All right. So let's get us a story popping, and pop locking and dropping. Let's get these out first for words of encouragement. Okay. Let's soften the blow just in case the shit it becomes a SHIT show. Hello. All right. Chat out, whatever. What do you have for these beautiful people? Oh, real quick, before we get started, okay? I wrote down, I was in the car earlier. When you're in the car, this is what it looked like, okay? A mess. I wrote down in the car, because the other day when we were on YouTube, we talked about a number of things. And I don't know exactly what it was that I said that led to we live in a forgiving society, right? I think that may be subjective. Cool. But if you look at things in the way that the world is and how we have been cycling over and over again, shit, y'all forgave something. Y'all keep forgiving something. Y'all keep giving up on something. Because why are we cycling like this as a collective of people? Trying to figure it out. All right. That's that microwave shit they moved us into. Everything start moving fast. Got access to everything at your fingertips. Even ass, lips, and hips at your fingertips. Okay. Now then, working on my cursing. What you got for these people, chickens? That the way is clear. Awaken to the power within you and believe in your power to manifest. Breathe your creation into existence. Another heart card. That's a heart card. Some of y'all may be connected to the Galactic Federation. I don't know your life. Try not to get too spiritual here today. And then you have this one as well. Connecting to your star system. And also your team is moving things out of the way for you. And you may see the reflection of that when you... this almost happened. That almost happened. Because it's kind of like somebody really just literally like holding you back. Like, oh no, let me yell them. And it's like, whoa. Somebody put their arm across your chest. Like, man, calm down. Like, no, let me yell. Like, calm down. Baby, calm down. Okay? Today you are acting like a gentleman. Today you are acting like a classy lady. Calm down. And your team just, pull you back. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, y'all can see a little deodorant. At least you know I got it on. Now then, let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth. Get into this Aries energy, baby. Get into this Aries energy. Spontaneity and growth. I was about to say spontaneously. Get into this energy. Life is an expression of you. Life is more than existing. Hello, you either living. What is it? You're either existing or you're living, growing and glowing, letting go of hurt, sorrow, pain as you move forward. You want to let go of them blocks. You want to let go of them blocks. Go of them blocks. Hey. Let go of the blocks. Don't block your damn self and then be mad at everybody else. Yeah, this motherfucker did this. Yeah, and then back in 1904, baby, really, is this what we doing? Okay? Back in 2014, back in 2002, back in 1998, back in 1991, back in 84, a crackhead stole my front door. Look, hold on now. How long you gonna hold on to that? God damn, how many front doors have you had since then? It was a principle. Well, it looked like, you don't want to move according to the natural laws. Let that hurt go as best you can. It's layers sometimes to hurt. And it's a process. Don't be so hard on yourself. You know what I mean? You are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time. Say it one more time. It had to make it clear because somebody wasn't keeping the motherfucking information near. They said it right behind me. You are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time. And that ain't number self-love energy, number 33. Ain't number self-love energy. The path is clear coming behind that. Past life emotion lives in you. So sometimes then you got to look at it like that too. Let's get into it. So let's look at these 3 cards right here. Sometimes that be what it is. Okay? Your boyfriend hurt you. Your husband hurt you. Okay? Past life emotion lives in you. You probably got hurt in a past life, and that was somebody that you ran into to try to heal that part of your lineage, that part of the bloodline that needs to be uprooted, pulled out, and thrown away. So it won't grow in another generation at all. You see. Part of your life lesson. And sometimes that hurt can be real tough, hard, strong. Like, woo, chat. Woo. You don't know if you can make it. I think, what did we talk about? I think it was something about being love sick or something like that. People that be love sick, and some people actually carry that to the grave with them. So if you want to go ahead and heal that, do things that are necessary to heal that. Do your meditations. Go to counseling, therapy. Really hold yourself accountable as well. And be like, yeah, I fucked up right there. Because everybody fuck up. Everybody fuck up. That's part of the process. Mistakes. A mistake. So you get to do it again. Okay. It's a mistake. Let's do that again. Roll the footage. Okay. Just have one of them little things in your head. I forget what you call them. And cut. And sing. I love you too. All right. Talking to my phone. All right. So, this also, okay, so it says past life emotion lives in you. You are expressing. The more that you express, the more it is released, right? Especially in this Aries energy, y'all might as well let it all out. Sometimes you just got to go ahead and let a person know, like, yeah, I've been sitting here, but I'm seeing the front door. You just got to let folks know, exactly where they got you messed up. You got to go ahead and let people know that you're not going to put up with certain things anymore, what have you. Because oftentimes, even though, that's what kills me about when you let somebody know. And y'all going to have to be stern. I'm not saying be bitter, be mean and all that, but you just have to be stern on how you stand on your 10 when it comes to letting a person back in. Did they change? Did they apologize and mean it? Is there action behind the apology? It says, following the path of another, your path is being redirected to where it should be. So something had to happen. It had to happen. Look at these. It's an eclipse. They redirecting you. That's that foot on the pivot. See, as long as you keep a foot on the pivot, you are you will be it's easier for you to avoid a tower moment, right? All towers are not bad, but when you have your foot on the pivot and they need you to go a different way, like you've been doing this right here, but we need you to move like this. You've been working here, but we need you to work over here. Foot on the pivot. You available. You ready, right? This has a lot to do with putting a stop to the way that you do certain things, putting a stop to the maybe the way that you date. I don't know. Putting a stop to something, because the eclipse this is like a solar eclipse, I would assume. But what it looks like to me is a block in if you don't stop and pay attention, if you don't go ahead and reevaluate where you are and see where they are directing you, you may just be stuck right there until you figure some shit out. Because with this solar plexus energy, this sacral chakra energy being really, really bright, that means that they're putting a stop on what it is that you had been putting your time, effort, and attention into. What you are giving, your most beautiful intentions to. And when they block that solar plexus like that, that's like everything that you try to do ain't working without other interference. Now, just make sure there's not no other interference, which can sometimes be part of it. But just be mindful of the process, because everybody's process is different. They may even be pushing you into this space where you just heal these emotions, doing a lot of releasing, a lot of crying. We ain't had us a crying session in a long time. We're going to sit down and cry. We got to figure out a date. We do this every year. Be like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and sit down and cry. It's going to be a good day to cry. So, with this self-love energy, with this your heart hurts, but it will mend in time. Being gentle with yourself and being okay with being where you are. right? Because some of the things that you may have wanted to do and how you wanted to do them that was blocked or stopped, or you were redirected to have to just set this right here. We're going to leave it right here. We're going to come back to it. We're going to put this on the shelf. A little high though, so you can't reach it right now, right? So if they put it on the shelf up high, that means that there are some things that you need to do that may connect to it to lead you back to it, right? It's the equivalent of growth. When you were 7, you couldn't reach the middle cabinet. Okay, you had to climb on something to reach the middle cabinet. You became 12, you could reach on the reach to the middle cabinet, but you couldn't reach to the cabinet that was higher than ever. So now you got to grow a little more, baby. You know what I mean? All right, let me see, honey. Let me see what's going on. If you know that you are in a space where you just have been where you, like, man, I can't believe it, motherfucker did. Like, you just so hurt. Maybe you don't even call it hurt. Maybe you just call it mad. That's fine. But what's the purpose of getting mad? Is there a purpose behind getting mad? Okay? If you redirect that energy into your work, into your projects, into your ability to, your willpower, ability to get things done, that's productive. That's a good purpose. If you're going to get mad, bitch, get pissed off then. Help and get it done. Sometimes that's a little fire. That's that Aries energy coming up and through here. Excuse me. What is this past life emotion? We have a number 23, 21, and a 32. 5, 3, 6. Excuse me, Facebook. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. So we was outside. So we outside and turn a corner. And this man, the police was turning the corner in front of me, right? I was turning behind the police and looked to my right. And there was this man following the police car like this. He followed it all the way down the street walking like this. I was like, yo, he finna turn that motherfucker up. He ain't had nothing in his hand. He just walking real slow like a sniper. I said, man, he finna turn that motherfucker up. Oh, man, I must have peed a little bit in the car. Okay. Oh, man, he was all in the street. I was like, man, just don't hit my car, man. He walking down the street. He's walking down the street about that shit. What is this past life emotions, champ? Oh, man, it was a movie. What is this past life emotion lives in you, Chad? 5 of Cups. Look at that. Spilled burr. Spilled burr. Huh? Gotta let it go. And see, here's the thing about that. This is your path, right? The reason that they are redirecting it, right? I think, yeah, both of y'all can see it. The reason they are redirecting it because of all these things that have happened, all these hiccups, all these things that may have happened and transpired, right? There's 4 cups on the ground, so these are the things that you may be in a space of releasing, things that are connected to one another. Some type of way they are connected, right? You'll figure it out. That's your life. But at the end of the day, once you get over these 4, there's one waiting at the down here on this part of the road for you to pick up and carry your ass on and make sure that you don't spill this cup, right? Because you've been walking with this cup. Okay, cup of love, cup of hope, cup of money, cup of whatever. Something you put your emotions into, something that you felt highly of, something that you gave, your all to possibly. And you spilled it. You was walking, frolicking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all did a little jog, okay? And you wasted it. But they have one here that's going to lead you to something else on down the line, whatever this is. It could be a job. It could be I don't know what it is. It's not my life, okay? It could be. Let me stop it. It could be. Because I think it's important for people to remember that you learn this early on. That no matter what messages you give to somebody, when you're talking to somebody, just even in just general, like regular conversations or what have you, you give somebody some advice or whatever, there's always going to be a little something that may be for you as well, right? So that's how it goes. Because I remember someone said, all these readers be really talking about themselves. I'm like, that's not really how it works, but I'm not one to sit and, I'm like, I can't. You either get it or you don't. You either do your research or you don't. You either figure it out or you don't. Because a lot of people are new to this area of the game. right? So, you know, if you need to admit to yourself that I'm new to this area of the game. So how does this work? Because how is it that people in the comments saying that this their life, but it's really because the person that's watching is a reader. It's really their life. Like, that's not how this works. But if you want to see it like that because you want to be one of those people, do your thing. But as readers, we know how this goes. Okay? All right. It could be just one word. It might be something. Oh, some of y'all need to clean your garage. Shit, I need to go clean my garage. Could be something as simple as that. Now, it don't mean that the whole thing is about you or them. But overall, that's just, you know, a little game for people who ain't, you know, really down with this damn thing. Okay. What is this Five of Cups, please? What is the message for that carries with this Five of Cups? Five of Swords. So this has changed. Some of y'all are going through a massive shift. And they want you to not fight it. Don't go against the tide, right? Ride the tide. Don't go against the tide, right? This may even be some thoughts that you had about certain situations, the way that things appeared. Their self-love is in that Five of Swords as well. Finding yourself when you are conflicted. Finding your inner truth, your true and authentic self every time you go through something. Because that's an opportunity for growth when you really recognize whatever part you played in it, where you may have messed up at. And you don't have to admit all of your faults to everybody because not everybody's business. So whoever is going through this with this 55, if we get one more 5, then, you know, there's a lot. Excuse me. There's even, there may be a number of opportunities that's been available to you or what have you, and you may have missed out on the opportunity or feel that you have, but that's why they're redirecting you. It wasn't meant for you. Sometimes things are not meant for you, okay? And if it was, it'll come back. Someone may have thought that the grass was green on the other side. That remind me of Fun with Dick and Jane and that grass. They went stealing he went stealing patches of people's grass for his wife. Okay, they was down for each other. I don't care what y'all say. She went and got them lip fillers for that money, bitch. Oh man, I gotta watch that movie, man. That is one of the funniest damn movies, man. They was down. They was ride or die for each other, man. You had to be there. All right. So with this Five of Swords, I also feel as though there is something coming up from you, right? It's going to be a thought that turns into some hardcore feelings. Don't let that shit out. Write about it. Sing about it. Write a letter to anybody from your past that you didn't get a chance to really express your feelings, your thoughts, or what have you. You don't have to call them. You don't have to send them the long text that they're going to put your ass on D&D. Okay? Okay. So just go ahead and just write it out. Because it doesn't have to be a relationship. It doesn't have to be a job. But however it resonates with you. Because what I'm getting here, whoever this is, you went through some tumultuous times. Maybe this is where you are right now. You can't see. It just feels dark. But the thing about it is they need you to communicate. Now that I'm looking at this. See? It just seems dark, right? This blue energy in here is your throat chakra. You need to communicate with yourself and others. You know what I mean? Any arguments or fights or something that you regret. Maybe a grudge because somebody hurt you. Here. Let me see, honey. Man, look at this. Don't that look like a puzzle piece? Don't that look like a puzzle piece? Y'all better put it together. It connects. Everybody's doing this to me and that to me. Pull back. Pull back. Okay? Tell your man to pull back too if you ain't ready for no children. All right? Pull back. It's a puzzle piece. Y'all stressing me out because what? Now look, I'm holding your hand today. I got shit to do. Now, with this Five of Swords right here, there may have even been something with, that look like an eye. But it may be a window. Maybe your window, someone had a broken window and that was the last straw. And they really in a space of like, you know what? Fuck everything. See, when people get to this space right here, because this is heavy. People get to this space right here, they've been too passive. They've been just allowing people to say and do anything. They've been taking on a lot. Some of you may have even been doing stuff that ain't even in your job description. I don't care if it's a relationship. I don't care if it's your job. I don't care if it's with your children or whatever it is. It's not in your job description. Stop it. You ain't got to do what I say. Now then. The front of the house. The front of the house. Somebody done mess with y'all flowers in the front of your house. The little gate on the fence in the front of your house. Somebody put a letter in it. And this is start shit season. Please calm down. It started, about 3 weeks ago? Okay? Pay no attention to shit stars. People are really on their soapboxes right now. Just let them stay up there. Don't go kick the soapbox. Just let them do their thing and just, go on about your business. Because I really feel like that may be, like somebody may have gotten a letter put on they gate, they fence. That, them little, y'all be having them little damn Pomeranians in them damn fences that be behind the fence. Like they gonna tear up something and they'll fuck your ankles up. You know what I mean? Be jumping high. They got hops. But somebody put something on a fence. Maybe it's your front door, a fence, it's something. And it's like, what? It don't make sense what was right there. Pull back. Don't respond out of emotion. Let that shit be what it is. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Remember, name the demon. Figure out why you all of a sudden feel like this about this, and if it ain't true, it ain't true. Somebody trying to start shit with you, let it do what it do. Okay? If you agree to the drama, the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, this is you taking charge, taking control, being in control, standing up for what you want. This may even be a promotion at work, finding your way through the door. Somebody is finding their way through the door. Okay, you must network with somebody. I'm with you on it. Find your way through the door then. I know that they say, don't try to know and do everything. That's what other people specialize in certain things for. Get them. Temperance and the Queen of Pentacles. You can't get in your feelings. You got to do everything in moderation. It's Aries season. Make sure that your clumsy ass. I'm one of them. Okay, got them ankles. I don't know, man. They be going different ways sometimes. I used to tear up a left shoe when I was little. Tear that bitch up and be leaning. Okay. Now, stay on your tightrope season. You are Aries in the ballerina dress. You are Aries on a tightrope with some ballerina shoes. Okay? Don't let nobody trick you off your square when it comes to your home, your job, what it is that you love to do, how you love to do it, the foundation of who you are. Don't let nobody do that. Because you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance card here with that 5 of Cups and that 5 of Swords. You are learning something here. You're learning how to balance the mind, body, and spirit on a whole new level. Because you haven't been in this space in a long time, so now you are figuring it out. A new way of handling things, a new way of being the alchemist in your own right. Cancel and transmute that shit. Today is a cursing day. Perfect. Now then, what is this following the path of another, honey? No arguing, no vying, jockeying for a spot, jockeying for a position, or anything like that unless it's feasible. Okay. Hermit mode. Gerald is D-O-U. D-O-Y-O-U, Gerald. Hey, honey. Did SP the kid come in here? Did she come in here? Not for real. Cancel and transmuted. Cancel and following the path of another. What is this? Following the path of another child. The King of Pentacles. So maybe it is your little boo or something. Okay? Your little friend. Your little husband. Because sometimes, I'm telling you, I'm going to leave it alone. Them married folks, they'll be some of the best arguments. You got to sit around married folks, man. Some of the best arguments and the best comebacks. The men be having some of the best comebacks. But the women going to go on and hit them right where it hurt. They ain't got nothing to say. All right, keep talking. The women know exactly what to say. They haven't gone on, Bertha, with that shit. Oh, done. You done started. But following the path, they want you to be in this space here. You're going from being so much in, maybe some of you were so much in that feminine energy, that receptive energy, and that's why you got in your feelings like that too. You were too over to one side. The left side. The left side. So maybe your leg, your arm, or something like that been going dead on you. That's what we call it, going numb, having no feeling. Look up the spiritual meaning of what that is that's going on over there, but also carry your ass to the doctor because this is Aries season. Okay? I'm telling y'all have to balance it out. I had to start back with my reminders. You gotta, do your thing. I started back with my reminders. Slow down. Because who is not trying to, and slow down can be easily, just walking something to the car. Trying to carry too much to the car. Hold on now. Trying to walk too much to the car. Trying to do this, that, and the other. Too much of this and too much of that. Just calm down. You don't want to hurt yourself. What is this King of Pentacles, child? Redirecting you. They may even be blocking a connection for you as well. This is, okay, so if this is whatever this is, they may be blocking a connection, blocking something, right? Because you are so used to hurrying up, like, fixing your hurt for a moment, putting a Band-Aid on your hurt by hopping in another relationship, hopping into another job, hopping into another situation, pacifying the situation. It's time to wean yourself off the pacifier, basically. Okay? Wean yourself off the bottle. Okay? Sipping on some scissor, possibly. Now then, what is this? You belong to me and only me, baby. I belong. What? Baby, do y'all slow dance? I don't like that. If you got a mate, y'all need to be slow dancing at least once a week. Y'all need to be slow dancing. All the goddamn twerking. Yep, I done got a little older. All that old booty shaking and twerking and things like that. You need to slow dance. Back in my day, we slow danced. I wake up in the morning to see a smile on your face, baby. With that little breath. Okay. Let me see here. What is this King of Pentacles? Damn, the King of Swords. Here's the thing about this. Because maybe, look, this is how I'm seeing it. I'm not going to say no maybe. This is how I'm seeing it. Oh, man. Y'all know nothing about that right there. Y'all too young. Y'all too young. King of Swords and the King of Pentacles is right here. So, if women, men, whoever. But if you, if certain people have been blocked, maybe you decided to block them or were told to block them or what have you. The thing about this is when you are in this space, you're vulnerable, you're weak, and you're about to be shifted. Something big is about to happen for you, whatever it is. Maybe it can take a year. It can take 2 years. However long it takes. These people, possibly, you need to use your discernment. It could be a job, but these people are being blocked or you're being redirected from these people because this has to do with what you've grown out of. These people have to do with who you were. These people have to do with a cycle you completed, and you're at the finish line. You're close to the finish line. You can see it, right? Right when you're about to give up, you're getting a little tired. You know what I'm saying? Your hamstrings and shit getting tight and shit. You got a little Charlie horse, but you got to push on through that Charlie horse. That's what I'm looking at right there. They both got their eyes on you. Look at that. Both of them are facing the same way. Their light is facing the same way. And they would like look alike, don't it? Their light is facing, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some peanut butter in it. So their light is facing you, right? They see you as an opportunity, right? So maybe these are opportunists here. Got to keep my posture right so my hair can stop curling up on the side. Right there. So these may be opportunists, right? So your light done went off. But the light done went off to the point where it's thriving. It's thriving. Your light is thriving. It's not steady right now because you are in this space of needing to communicate, needing to say something. That's actually not even blue. That's blue and purple. That's crown chakra and throat chakra activity. So your light is, and that's the thing. Sometimes people can be presented as, oh, okay. They can be presented as a part of a synchronicity, and they ain't. They just part of, a synchronicity. Okay, a synchronicity. Okay, synchronicity. You think that it's in alignment with where you are because this will help you feel better. This is the thing that I need. This blah blah blah. Neptune energy. Be careful right here, because what I'm seeing is they're facing you. They got their third eye on you, whatever that means, and then their real eyes are facing each other. So there may be a face off about you in the astral realm, but the people down here that have something to do with it, trying to, it's a Lifetime movie. Let's get into it. So the people down here is two people, possibly two jobs, possibly two opportunities, possibly. While you are figuring out where you are, who you are in this space. If you had an argument with one of them, possibly, or went on a date with one, had an argument with one, went on a date with the other one, they know about each other. I don't know. It could be like that, but I don't think so. But they are facing each other. Because sometimes when somebody got their eye on you, they know other people got their eye on you too. Right? Even with jobs or whatever. Your resume hidden. You know what I mean? So, excuse me, Facebook. So, maybe one of them has a badge, some kind of job with a badge, security, military shit, any kind of badge. Hell, when I worked at Countrywide, we had a badge. I forgot I worked up there. Everything be coming back, don't it? So, hiding a badge. Somebody is hiding a badge, hiding something. Anyway, maybe it's a stingy person. They hiding something. Because the King of Pentacles, what he has is behind. See, I see these as eyes or windows to the soul or whatever. It depends on the day. But today, these are his eyes. This is his third eye. This is what he has to offer, right? So we have the King of Swords, right? These are his eyes. And nobody but the King of Swords will have another eye on his thigh. Is it a dog? But what he has to offer is even behind that eye. You see what I mean? So, barely presentable. Barely there. Rustic. The King of Pentacles is something about rustic. Probably lives in a loft. Owns a loft. Maybe they're lofty. Whew. There's a lot of clarity, baby. Number earn opportunity out here. So there's a lot of clarity here. Somebody's skin tone is like they live in the mountains. Somebody may have a skin tone like they live in the mountains. Or their tolerance for cold shit is like they live in the mountains. Hold on, Chad. What is this King of Pentacles? The Lord. The it factor. When I walk by the trees, they bend at their knees. Like, excuse me, what kind of magician is that? When I travel overseas, I'm carried by these. A whole bunch of Oompa Loompas. Now, what is this King of Swords? King of Pentacles on that shit. The King of Swords want to give you a gift. All right? All right. In physical attraction, but to my satisfaction, more than just a... Oh, man. All right, the King of Swords may be someone bearing gifts. The King of Pentacles is someone that has a lot to offer, but they may be stingy, basically. All right, so let's see here. What other information do you have for these beautiful people in this following the path enough? Okay, so I told this some lover shit. Y'all always in some lover shit. Whenever I get in something, be in there with y'all. Bitch, I'm in that lover shit. But, a lover. A rustic, wealthy lover. A man of many means, a woman of many means. This person possibly has a singing voice because this person is serenading. Serenade me like them dogs be doing outside. If one more dog bark at me, heart drop to my panties. Damn. Killer? Slow down, killer. It be poodles and shit. Slow down, killer. Come down. What is this gift card? Maybe somebody will give y'all the gift card. I'm just playing. Because this looks like a gift that is owed to you, though. But there is something that is redirecting you. Okay, there it is. So the King of Swords is a fake one. So you can't make a choice right now anyway because you're in a fucked up situation. So if any one of these people are still around after you come out of this eclipse energy, after you mend your heart, somebody fake. It's a fake gift. It's a fake offer. It's a fake person. It's a fake situation. It's an illusion. Trying to cause delusion. Trying to distort your view. Whatever that is. So these folks about to face out for your ass. Okay? It's about to be a duel. Okay? Get your kerchiefs, girls. Drop your kerchief. Whatever. Make sure it's lacy. What information do you have for these beautiful people, honey? What is the best advice real quick, honey? Because I ain't got time. 10 of Cups. It's going to be all right after they, you know, had a little fight. I think they fight is in the astral. I'm telling you. Look at that. I think they fight in the astral. It just so happens that, you know, they probably don't even know each other. They may not even know one another. It's just that you have free will. Ancestors are here. Spirit team. Find your joy. Find your joy within so you won't be out here trying to, you know, deal with people. I just want, you know, somebody that's going to make me happy. I just want somebody to call my own, but for what? And how is it your own? Okay? Please let me know. Thank you. What is this? You are healing your heart. The Hierophant, you're healing your heart so that you can find your soulmate, life partner, husband, wife, whatever. So this went into some love type stuff. Y'all want to be in love right now? All right. I'm no longer uncomfortable with talking about y'all little relationships or whatever. Yes, I am. I don't know why I be pushing so hard to not talk about it when they telling me that I have to. And I'm like, I don't want to. All right. The Hierophant. It's important that if you are in a space where you know you may be vulnerable, you may be weak, and you're trying to tell yourself that, no, I can handle this, I can handle anything, and all this, that, and the other. Not in this right here with this past life emotion coming out. Not with this hurt, this pain, this sorrow, the things that you are telling yourself, the things that you need to forgive yourself and other people for, the things that you need to hold yourself accountable for, the self-love that you need to have, self-care, self-worth, self-value. And allow your path to be redirected, because what you will realize, you won't even be attracting the same type of people. And if the same type of people still try to come along, it's just because of some remnant of something that has to do with parts of you that you release yourself from, but that thing comes back around. Like, you sure you finished? Wasn't this part of your life fun? It was all right, it was cool, but no, don't want it no more. Hello. We live many lives. So sweet. It knocks me right off of my feet. The SP coming here. Can't explain. Oh, I forgot about that. Let me put it right here. But your love is strong, it keeps on holding on. That Hierophant though, that's commitment. This may be a new job, a new organization. Maybe you are building a new organization and you couldn't build with the people that you were with and they blocked that. They blocked these people. That could be it too. But out of these people, one of them may be just that. But although one of them is that, right? Use your own discernment. We just having a conversation. Although one of them may be that, after you heal this and get back on your 10, because apparently you ain't squared up. Okay? Apparently you ain't squared up. So once you handle this and get back on your 10, realize where they are redirecting you to, go into this healing phase of it, having that self-love, self-care, self-value, self-worth pop up on you right there. Because that's a master number 33. Then that gift comes through. See, basically this Hierophant, I'll never be able to say on my cards. The cards that I use all the time, I won't be able to sell them. Some people, they take care of their cards. So, it's because it's this, that, and the other. And okay, that's cool. These cards, But you see this here? Your granddaddy. He's your granddaddy. Granddaddy, granddaddy, granddaddy. Whoever this is bringing it down. Whatever is happening in the astral and the one that has been picked, the one that has fought for you up in the astral or what have you, that means that they're doing the work down here. Right? And they got a strong team too. You receive that blessing and that gift and an offer from the priest, the high priest. Move forward. But overall, if it's a job or what have you, or you need to know your value a little more, some of y'all may not even be charging what you're supposed to be charging. And sometimes they can be hard. Been there, done that, got a couple of t-shirts. Sometimes it can be hard to charge your true and actual worth because it's like, oh no, this, that, and the other. And, you want to be affordable to this, that, and the other. Okay, you will have, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all can't tell. That's KC, baby. Stand me. I don't give a about nothing else. All right. Clarify this Hierophant, but something big, something good, something that you can commit to or be committed to or what have you is coming up. But you are being helped. This is a beautiful read, actually, if you know how you line up in it. Come on, KC. You've got my mind. What must I say? What must I do to show how much I think of it? Oh, so what I was going to say, I don't know if I said it. So let me go back. If I can stop singing. Because as long as you move through this process the way that I'm seeing it, heal, do the work, listen for divine instruction or what have you, the person that's meant for you when you get on the other side of this, they're also working through something and being prepared. I did talk about that part, so I guess I need to repeat it then. You say, what is this Hierophant card? Slow and steady wins the race. Look at that. This came out yesterday, didn't it? But it ain't saying the same thing, though. Your body, baby. 8 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So when you come to this space where you feel like you don't know what to do or how to do things, you don't know if this is your discernment. If you don't know if you are really hearing and seeing things the way that you should, you don't know if you just feel like you're in a repetitive cycle, you just can't get out of it. Oh no, you miming and shit. Oh no, I can't get out of this. How do I get out of this? Slow and steady. This is also a good time for you to really reflect. So this may be a lot of writing that you are doing, a lot of paying attention to detail when it comes to what is happening in your life on a daily basis. Here. V-neck. Maybe one of them wear a V-neck. You like V-necks? Man, them V-neck t-shirts at them ornament stores be fitting so right. Calm down. Ain't nothing like a good V-neck. I ain't had a V-neck in a minute. I think I want a V-neck. Now then. But something about a V-neck. Deep for you, and I won't let go. Oh, no. of you. I can't let this love, and I can't turn it around. Okay. Please don't go away from me. When you call my name. All right. Let me finish now. Y'all playing too much. You may have needed somebody's help with something, and they weren't able to help you, and it kind of confused you with this, right? So there may have been someone that you needed some help from, and it confused you that they couldn't help you, or they wouldn't help you, or what have you. It would have been a trap anyway. And maybe you have to figure that out. But whatever happened in the recent past, you have to figure that out before you make a huge decision. Get yourself caught up in a cycle all over again. You need to find out who you are, and one of them two people need to find out who the fuck they are. May come, but not when I get caught up. They ooh, not when I get caught up. They ooh, not when I get caught up. Ooh, I let go. Oh, thinking about you each day. Your love. Round and away, yeah. I said I can't slip away. I can't turn it around. I'm gonna do a music video in my mirror. Gotta do a music video. Put on some lipstick. Please don't go. When you call my name. Okay, stop rushing me. Now, what do you have for these beautiful people with this Knight of Pentacles? We can work it out. Whatever it may be, girl, please don't go. Pass the blunt. Let them be some funny couples. Couples that smoke weed together, stay together. I'll reach out my... Couples that drink together, argue like a motherfucker. And make a lot of noise upstairs. We can work it out, whatever it may be. This ain't jamming. Let me tell y'all what it is. Quiet Storm 90s R&B Groove Mix by Dumb Go. Soothing Relaxation, Calm, Peace. I don't know. I can't see the whole word. That's the name of the channel. Don't go, don't be there, I'll be right there, I'll be there. Here it comes, hold on y'all. Here we go. Oh, it's 2:28. I'll be there. Baby, don't go, no. I'll be right there. Y'all don't know nothing about that. They singing. What do you have for these beautiful people that's just in here listening to a concert they didn't sign up for? What do you have? Five of Pentacles. See? Coming out of that. Coming out of that. Allowing yourself to do the work that's necessary. Not feeling sorry for yourself or having any type of pity. Taking matters into your own hands. Simple. 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 Elbows, wrists, knuckles. Somebody may have a pinky, one of them Denzel Washington pinkies. I didn't know Denzel Washington pinky was like that. Because, most of us, that's just, that's just the man. Okay? That is the man. Okay? But, what movie was that? Not Training Day. The movie where he had to protect a little girl for the mob boss or whatever. Like his pinky really like that. All the movies we watch, we didn't know that. Somebody might got a Denzel pinky. What is this 5 of Pentacles? In the reverse. You're not avoiding change. You just letting things be what they are and working the way that you have, because some of you got the blueprint and you figured it out. It's all there. A callus. Probably was working too hard at that job any damn way with a callus on your foot. They never go get the callus checked out and ask a big ass soap. Carry yourself on to the doctor, honey. What is this here? I'll get one of them patch things that they got up there. Cool. Genuine had some bops too, though. What is this 5 of Pentacles? We don't read paragraphs. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. This is you being confident, secure, being decisive, getting a lot of divine information, getting a lot of downloads and information. Okay, precious, hold on. Oh, let me go back. Because it went to another playlist. Hold on. Yeah, you move into this Queen of Wands energy. So now you're a big girl. You're a big girl now. Wham, wham, wham. Right? It was called the Quiet Storm 90s. Hold on now. I'm finna go. But that's the end of the game. You turn into this. Okay? Whatever happened and you lost a little of your fire, a little of your spark. You know what I'm saying? When you walk, the dogs don't bark. And you get mad right there. Okay? Because when you in that Queen of Wands energy, baby, the dog's gonna bark. Okay? The cat's gonna chase you. The other day I seen the cat peeking around the corner. Cat's some of the sneakiest motherfuckers. Some of y'all got cats. I ain't never deal with cats. And all of a sudden I want a cat. Okay? And then one just came out of nowhere. They just sneaky. Around a thing like this here. Y'all know I'm short. Looking around a thing like this. Wait a minute, she did this. Oh, I can't do it over there. She did this. I seen your ass. A little black cat. I seen your ass. Look cute little thing. Cat sneaky. Okay? And all of a sudden I want a cat. Whatever. That's it. That's all the story. Because I ain't know we was on here that long. Because apparently y'all just be silent. Now, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. We're going to be a little more professional probably tomorrow. We don't know. We don't know how now day go. Okay? We don't know how now day go when it comes to reading down. Okay? It's what the people need to hear, not what they want to hear. Anyway. Because whatever information that was right there, I just need for you not to be in your damn feelings like that. Did you get the playlist? Okay, you're welcome. You are welcome. Okay. The SP coming here. You love yours. Dogs have owners, cats have staff. Because any cats that I've ever seen or been around, they are very, I don't never see just, oh, that's just a little regular little cat. They got a whole presence about them. And they likes to argue and fight. Baby, I don't do that. I don't argue and fight with motherfucking cats. But all of a sudden, I want a cat. God damn. They just so sneaky to me. I'm like, they shit and piss in your shoes and shit. All hid and stuff. And it don't stink like them dog shit. You know what I mean? I ain't never figured it out with cats. Then they get hairballs. That's going to be an issue. You don't want to cut their claws. Like some of y'all be getting y'all boy dog's nuts cut out. And he just be laying there. He ain't got no testosterone nowhere. Just laying there. I don't know, man. His homeboy come over there. Man, say, man, it's fine. Motherfucking pit bull down the street. Ah, fucking bitches. Boy, what? You young to my... What? Nah, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm waiting for Suzanne to come home and feed me. I'm going to just sit here and play with this ball. Y'all be stressing them dogs out. Do you have to cut their nuts off? Do you have to? I really need to know. Because it throws people like me off in the first place. It throws me off. I don't be understanding. What? Wait a minute. That's a girl dog, ain't it? He ain't got no balls. Had the potential to be a stud. Probably would have made a whole flood of beautiful babies. Just get you a bigger house for all them babies if he makes some. just be doing the most. Why y'all be doing it? Why y'all be doing it? You ain't want a cat, you don't have to cut them off. You got a cat that don't have cat tendencies. Now that's another part of the story, Jessica. The cats that act like dogs. What kind of cat you got? Don't let no man ask you that. What kind of cat you got? Your cat ain't neutered. Y'all just be doing the most. I could a little bit understand with them girl dogs though. I done been through there, up and through there. I can kind of understand with that right there. Cause they ain't got no home training. I ain't even talking about the period. I'm talking about just let anybody hit. Just let anybody. Just want you. God damn. I'm talking about you can't let them outside. The leash got to be this long. Cause one wrong move, you can't sit down and take a breather. That bitch gonna be pregnant by the time you get up. I don't know what to tell you. It stressed me out. It stressed me out. I don't know what to tell you. Do it so they don't get cancer and I start believing. What? I didn't know that. I ain't never looked into it. I was asking what y'all do. All right. Thank you, Kanoka. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I think cats are they more chill. That's probably why I want a cat. But we chilling. We gonna chill, shouty. Oh, y'all remember that? I'm a chill, shouty. Oh, on the morning train. Superman that wall. I'm finna go. I don't know what's going on, but I'm finna go. I love y'all. When this video drops on Instagram, please leave a purple heart in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, Facebook. I appreciate y'all. Bye, HR. We had a ball yesterday, okay? But that's the story that I got for y'all today. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.